back to my channel, guys. In today's video I'm going to be demonstrating how I braided my own natural hair, and I got thigh length box braids, regular box braids, not knotless braids. So I started off prepping my braiding hair, and for this hairstyle the original quantity of braiding hair that I purchased to use was 2 packets of Xpression braiding hair in Superstar, and then 1 pack of their ultra braid. Their ultra braid is 82 inches long and is not as long as their super braid, which is the biggest pack of braiding hair for Xpression. So I got 2 pack of this in color 1, which is pure black, and this super braid length is 100 inches, which is longer than the ultra braid that's 82 inches long. Now the ultra braid is the smallest pack they have, and you can buy that one in Nigeria anywhere from 750 naira to 900 naira, while I purchased the super braid pack for 1,600. So I went ahead to cut open the pack of hair, and then I started unraveling the braid that it came in. This is how the braiding hair comes. So I simply took that apart and divide and pick out the hair so that it would be the way that I needed it to be for me to start braiding. Now this part usually is what takes a lot of time, not the most time, but it does take a lot of time. For the length of braids that I wanted to do, I simply divided my braiding hair into 2, and this is what it looked like by the time I was done dividing. Now if I don't stretch it out, this is how the braids will turn out. This is the length of braids that I'll get, but when I stretch it out I'll be able to work my way around the braiding hair so that it gets to my thigh length or level. Now here I'm simply picking out the braiding hair, and you can see the distance between my hand holding the braiding hair and my stretched out hand is how far I picked it out. So if you want your braids to be really long and you don't want to go adding braiding hair to the ends of the braid or to the end of each braided section, you would want to stretch your hair as much as you can, and then that would inevitably make the braids come out longer. So that's what I'm simply doing here. And you can see how much I stretched it out from the hand that is holding out the braiding hair. So this is the length that I stretched it out to. I'm going to simply go ahead and finish stretching out the entire 2 packs of super braid.
Get money, get money.
So for my hair, I did not stretch out my hair or blow dry my hair before I began the braids. I simply washed my hair, and at this point it was not completely dry. It was about 85% dry, but I worked with it like that anyway. So here I'm simply tying it away, and then this is what it's looking like, but I was able to get it braided like that. At this point I had already done 1 sample braid to see what it would look like, and this is the size that I was going for. So it was medium size and then thigh length. So I simply went ahead to braid my entire head. Now the questions I get regarding braids, the most popular question I get is how I braid the back of my head. So to braid the back of my head is really simple. You just have to braid as if you're cornrowing, so you're moving in a backward motion, and then you go a little farther until you are able to turn your braid around the side, and then you can continue braiding sideways. Now this can be tricky because if you're not careful your braid would look bent. So the trick is to make sure that you turn your braid and then you braid in the same direction you were braiding when you were braiding backward. This is what I did as demonstrated in the video. So I kept it medium sized, and then I went ahead to braid it the same way that I just described, and then I did my best to keep my hair, my kinky hair, hidden, especially since I did not stretch my hair before I began to braid.
Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get
So I finished the second braid at this point, and I observed that there was a little disparity between both braid sizes. So I picked the second braid that I just finished and decided that that would be the size for all of the braids. So what I did was I went ahead to loosen the first one and make it smaller. So the time is 2 minutes past 1 o'clock, and this is what I have done.
Get money.
So I started braiding, and then I was able to do the first 4 lines using the first pack of super star braiding hair, the second part for this side. So now this is the size of my braids. These are the size of my braids, sorry. So I started braiding myself, and then I just hope it looks good because I haven't used the mirror to see the back, but I hope the parts look good. It's currently thigh length, knee length if I don't chop the ends off, but it's thigh length. So I just wanted to show you guys I'm really sleepy, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this one that I didn't finish.
Let's get money. Let's get money.
So that's it for this. That's 2 packs of braiding hair, and I have a feeling that I was supposed to have gotten like 4 packs of the superstar braiding hair, but I just got 2 packs and then 1 ultra, which is the smallest one, on recommendation of the lady I bought from. So I knew exactly what I was going for, but this, the way it's looking, by tomorrow I'll have to go out and get more braiding hair because I've only done like half my head, and this part is going to take the same quantity of hair that this part took. So I think what is going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to go get rich braid, which is like the size that's smaller than superstar. So superstar is the biggest one, and then rich braid is the medium one, and then ultra, which I got, the one that's left, is the smallest one. So by tomorrow I'm gonna know what's up by the time I finish braiding with the ultra, and then I'll let you guys see the finished result. So once more, so this is how far I have gone. At this point I had bought the 3rd pack of super braid because I had exhausted the ultra braid and I still had a lot of hair left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish braiding this, and once more I'm going to show you guys how I braid the crown of my head, which is similar to the way I braid the back. To increase the length of the braiding hair, I simply extended my hand. So instead of dividing the braiding hair into 2 equal parts before I start to braid each section, I simply move my hand a little to the left to increase the length on one side, and then I start to braid my hair. Increasing the length on one side ultimately means increasing the general length of each section of hair. So that's exactly what I did, and then I proceeded to finish up the braid. So I'm done with the braids, and afterwards I went ahead to trim each braided section to make it even neater, and I had a little help to do that. Afterwards I went ahead to dip or dunk my braids into hot water, boiling water. Now this is a mandatory process that makes the braids feel even more lightweight and makes them neater as well. For the finishing touches, I had some mousse applied to the braids to make them shiny and to kind of bind stray hairs together, and then I had the braids trimmed to make them equal in length. Finally, I went in with some hairspray and I just sprayed the braids all over for more shine. And this is my final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Kindly comment down below any questions, suggestions and thoughts you may have, and I'll look through them and get back to you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment and to share. Bye guys.